So this one's got really bland colours. So I'm wondering if we're going to add a background colour to make it more interesting. Wondering if it's going to be yellow or blue. I think we'll make it blue this time. See how that goes. Just going to make it really, but not totally contrasty. This one should hopefully come up a treat with the background colour. So let's see how we go. Okay. I think we're going to call it that. Right, what are we going to do with this one? This one's going to be an interesting one. Let's see what we got. We have here a wellness magazine. You can see it's very pastel-y. The colours are very demure, except for this intrusive bit at the bottom. So let's see if we can make this come up a treat. So photocopying the front, we're just going to put it on the glass just like that, and we're going to slip and slide it and whirl it around. So we're going to whirl it around, and hopefully this will come up looking a real treat. So let's see if this magazine looks even better. So let's see how it goes. Right, that looks interesting. There she is, there she's got some blue in her too. So there's some green, there's some blue, and there she is. We're going to make this our master copy, or maybe we're going to enlarge a section out of that. So we're just going to get this, and we're just going to use this probably as a waiting room magazine to read, even though it's not the greatest shit to read. But anyway, let's see what we can do with this master copy. So we're just going to throw it on the glass, and we're going to do some interesting shit to it. So let's see if we can make this look even better. Just get it into a 4-way mirror image. So we're going to kill off the zoom. Zoom's going. The only thing we're going to have to do though is to prevent black lines. We're going to have to push this original, or this master copy, up onto the edge to get rid of the... We don't want any black lines when we make our negative positive reversal, because we always get these horrible black lines that appear in between segments, and that's just not good enough. It's not good enough for me. It's detracting from the aesthetic. So we're just going to go, and we're going to just make it a little bit bigger. So we're going to enlarge it 141.4, but we've got to add an extra 4%, so 141, actually 145.4. We're going to do it that way. 145.4. I know I'm being a bit pedantic adding the 4, but anyway. Now we just got to go into here and do some work on it. See if we can make this look even better. So I'm wondering if we normally do this when we do negative positives. Trying to get a really dark. We're going to get rid of that. Blue's going to become a different colour under the negative positive. Oh, we haven't switched on our negative positive. So just switch that on, and we're just going to work our way. So we're going to darken it all the way with that. And I'm wondering, we're just going to add a little bit of red. We're not going to go all the way with it like we normally do. So I think that should do the job. Let's see how we make this look really nice. So let's see. It's probably going to curl a lot if it's going to be solid. There's probably going to be a lot of solid areas which are going to curl, which is not... I don't like the curling. It's really undesirable. I hate having to live in the shadow of that when I'm making my demos. I try to avoid curling by changing the image from what I would normally desire it, but this looks really quite nice, and the blue is turned to some kind of orangey colour, so that looks really nice. I'm wondering if this is the right hue. If we don't need any adjustments with the hue, but I think we can now make this into a 4-way mirror image. So I'm trying to decide that'll be, I think, the centre. So we're just going to print off another of the same thing. But that looks really quite interesting, what we've got there. And the background colour, I think, has made it look really nice. That light blue, or that moderate, light to moderate blue. And now we're just going to put these together. So that's our second normal image. Not normal as in colour-wise, but it's not a mirror image, so we just call it a normal image in this case. So that's our second one, and we're just going to print off 2 mirror images. So we just decided to make this magazine look a lot different to what what it was. I've just gotten really sick of doing still shots, or shots which don't involve movement or mirror. Sometimes I have the occasional one where I don't have a mirror image or movement involved, but nowadays I just want to make it look, I just want my work to get more and more creative, more new ideas come out, instead of just doing the same old shit all the time. But I still do a lot of the same old shit, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to make things a lot more interesting. So these are our 2 mirrored quadrants because there's 4 pieces and quad is 4. If you're not familiar with that phrase, quadrant. So I just nudged this one out of place. Now I've nudged that one out of place. So you've got to be very careful when aligning these images. And then when it curls, the curling just makes the problem more difficult. This one is a bit curly, but it's not too bad compared with what I've seen. Anyway, I think we can call that one a quits pretty much, but this is it. This is our wellness magazine completely reimagined.